हेलो फ्रेंड्स, कैसे हैं आप लोग। होप एवरीबडी इज़ डूइंग सेफ प्रैक्टिस इन दिस डिफ़िकल्ट कोविड सिचुएशन। तो फ्रेंड्स, मैं सोच रहा था कि मैं आपसे एक बहुत ही क्लिनिकली इम्पॉर्टेंट और बहुत ही सो कॉल्ड टफ टॉपिक को शेयर करूं आपके साथ बहुत इजी वे में। एक बहुत छोटा सा वीडियो है। आई वांट टू डिस्कस अबाउट occlusal contacts, the clinically most significant topic and very important topic. So I try to make it very simple. So today we are going to discuss about occlusal contacts. Okay, so I tried to make this video using the KISS principle. Keep it simple and short. So and this will make our work easy if you understand this properly, because one thing I'll share with you, that natural teeth, functional cusp of the natural teeth will contact to opposing teeth either in the marginal ridge or in the fossa. So it is basically one tooth to two teeth arrangement in the natural teeth. Okay, so and during our graduation, undergraduation, it's the most difficult topic, but believe me, it's very easy if you practice it and if you try to understand it properly. Then it makes your life easy either in restoration or in full mouth rehab. So for that, what you have to do, you have to draw like this. You have to draw this upper premolar first, second premolar, upper first premolar, second premolar, first molar and second molar. Okay, lower first premolar, lower second premolar, lower first molar and lower second molar. So you can draw like this video, you can draw it. Okay, so now after drawing this, you can practice the points. So first we will discuss the 2-point contacts, one teeth to two teeth contact. So let's start from here. So I am starting from the mesiobuccal cusp of lower second molar. So this cusp will go and contact, one second, this cusp will go and contact the marginal ridges of, sorry, so this cusp will go and contact the marginal ridges of upper first molar and second molar. So this is the you can see the distal margin ridge of first and the mesial margin ridge of upper second molar. So see, now understand the importance. If you are doing a class 2 restorations, so before doing, we should understand that in natural teeth there is a contact on the mesial margin ridge, so we have to maintain that contact. Okay, so next we'll go to mesiobuccal cusp of first molar. This will go and contact, sorry, this will go and contact to mesial margin ridge of upper first molar and distal margin ridge of upper second premolar. You can see it here, see this here. Okay, this one, this will go and contact here. Okay, so now the buccal cusp of second lower second premolar will go and contact to the, just I am enlarging this, will go and contact to the margin ridges of first and second premolar. Okay, like this, this one, this. Okay, and last and next one, the buccal cusp of first premolar will go and contact the mesial margin ridge of first premolar and the distal of canine. Okay, so now next 2-point contact, the upper distopalatal cusp, the upper distopalatal cusp will go and contact to the marginal ridges of first and second molar. Okay, this one, this. Okay, then the distopalatal cusp of upper second molar will go and contact the distal margin ridge of second molar and the mesial of the third molar. Okay, this one, like this. You can see this arrow, the blue arrow, this one. Okay, so these all are the 2-point contact, means 1 teeth to 2 teeth contact. Okay, to remember, you have to practice like this only. Now we will shift on 3-point tripod contact. There is also tripod contact, and tripod contact helps in mashing the food. Okay, so now we will talk about the distobuccal cusp of lower first molar, or you can say distal cusp also, will go and occlude in tripod contact with the central fossa of the upper first molar. Okay, like this. I'll explain in the way. Okay, see this. Now I'll show it in red marks. So this will go and occlude with the central fossa of upper, and the distobuccal cusp of lower second molar will go and occlude to the central fossa of upper second molar. So this tripod contact will help in mashing the food. Now again, one more tripod contact, the mesiopalatal cusp of upper first molar will go and occlude with the central fossa of lower first molar, and same, the mesiopalatal cusp of upper second molar will go and occlude to the central fossa of lower second molar. So these are all the tripod contact which helps in mashing the food. So just to remind all these things, first we'll see the 2-point contact again with the blue arrow. As I explained, this mesiobuccal cusp will go and contact here, this mesiobuccal cusp will go and contact to here, this will contact the buccal cusp of second premolar, go and contact here, and the buccal cusp of first molar go and contact here. Okay, and again the distopalatal cusp of first molar contact here, and the distopalatal cusp of upper molar will go and contact here. Okay, then as we took it in red color, the distobuccal cusp of lower molar will go and contact to this central fossa, and is same as for second molar. The mesiopalatal cusp will contact here, and this will contact here. Okay, so some school of thought also says that the palatal cusp of premolar will occlude to the distal fossa of first, the palatal cusp of second premolar will go and occlude to the distal fossa of lower second premolar. Okay friends, so like this, if you do 5-6 times, you draw this and do it 5-6 times, you will memorize the occlusal contact. So this will help when you are adjusting, you are doing occlusal adjustment, we are doing even in full mouth rehab, or if you are doing any restorations, these contacts will help you to determine the contacts even in the natural teeth. Okay, so please continue watch my next series. I will be explaining in my next video very simple clinical topic. So please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so that you will get the notification. Okay, thank you very much.